Hello, once again on a nice, lovely Wednesday. It is 7:31 in the afternoon, and the skies are clear as we begin another episode of Skull and Shackles: Tempest Rising.
Yay!
Yeah, it's
Woohoo!
good to be back. It's good
Wait,
to have my cohorts here with me.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
wait. The
go
title of
ahead.
the book is Tempest Rising and the skies are clear. I'm calling bullshit.
I mean,
It
it's
ain't here
rising.
yet,
It's not.
boy.
It's not risen yet. It's just rising.
Yeah, it ain't here yet.
Ah, yes.
So it's
And
at half chub.
finally, the final member of our party has finally arrived, and the most important
Perfect
member, the
timing.
captain.
Well, starting from left to right, we're gonna begin with our nice little, always drunk Kate and Kellyan worshiper,
That's
Eddie
me.
LaRoe.
That is me, Edmond Leroux. My name is Luke Kenny, and I play as a goofy French, or not French, Galton Corsair. Uh, I have already opened and am now imbibing my first drink of the night, because if I
Excellent.
am going to play a drunk, I am going to be drunk whilst playing.
It
True
only makes
method actor.
sense. Speaking of that, we have our nice little assassin drill played by Mr. Scott.
Yeah, I'm not gonna method act an assassin. No.
Yeah,
I
please don't.
mean,
No,
he
dude,
won't say it he won't
did.
say it right here, but then we
Especially
have our
a Jamaican one, because you'd have to be remarkably high
Cool.
in a way that is like horrifying.
if you smell the ganj, it's too late.
like three
you smell
roads
the
down
weed,
from him,
you're
I can
already
like smell
dead.
it from here.
All right, I'm taking notes for my next character right now.
All right, then we
that's
go
really-
to our nice little daddy's girl, Hurricane, played by Kyle.
So
That is
and that-
hilarious.
that's also that is that where the children have been going, Scott? You've been method acting.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, it makes so much sense. It's not COVID.
It's a liberal hoax.
Oh my God. Then we go to our Wednesday night lizard man, played by Josh T.
Say something, Josh T.
It's me. It's the T. Hi. I'm a lizard. Always.
Josh, you got that wrong.
What? No, it's hi, officer. How are you?
And then we're joined by our captain among men and woman, Lucy, played by Maddie.
Oi.
Excellent. When we last left off with our fine feckled friends and our nice little crew, they had completed their tasks among the pirate trials and were able to be greeted by the Hurricane King himself. One lovely, perfectly endearing Kadark Bonefist, the Hurricane King. He presented them with their letter of marque after Eddie gave a rousing tale of how they became to be free captains. And after dealing with a few hecklers here and there that tried to derail them, a wonderful party ensued. One of just extreme drinking and extreme merriment. Some gold was found, some gold was lost. Some people got blacked out. It was a wonderful time. A good party, a common affair by the Shackle standards.
Mm-hmm.
If not at least 3 people die, it's a dull affair.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I like the sound of this.
And as the party itself kind of was in full swing and the bar hopping section of the night began to commence, we went to a nice little tavern called, let's see here,
The soggy
the
log.
Riptide Ale House.
Lame.
A boisterous and rowdy establishment full of pirates and freebooters of all stripes, though most actually seem pretty friendly. Here you all have been ordering drinks and food and perhaps playing a gambling game or two, as everyone's generally enjoying the time here. However, at some point, Eddie, I believe, picked up on someone
Mhm.
doing something kind of suspicious. There seemed to be a character that was slipping some little what into some people's drinks, try and knock them out per se.
Yeah.
And it seemed awful familiar, a little too familiar.
Indeed.
Is it a familiar?
No, it's the
So-
woman.
so-
Well,
that's
it
like-
is someone familiar to you all, as there is a woman named Kalki Taroon, who was once the cabin girl among Harrigan's crew, seemingly putting some oil of Taggart into people's drinks. kind of the same thing that kind of press ganged you all into being a part of Harrigan's crew in the first place. Now, with all this being said, and before anyone can act on anything, someone kind of immediately plops down next to you all in a seat.
Oh.
Yes, me. Next to Hera, to be exact. A gentleman kind of plops down and says, "Ah, such a beautiful, beautiful woman. A part of an excellent crew, I have heard. Says, please, would you fancy me for a drink, madam?" As he kind of raises up his eye patch and winks at you.
I drunkenly turn my head to him, and at this point, I've got a mug in one hand and a gun in the other. And I say, I would, but my hands are full.
Well, here, he sees that the cup's empty and turns it upside down, puts it back side up, and he says, "Here, allow me to buy a drink, a round for everyone. No one else can resist the Captain Pierce Gerald."
Wait. Pierce Gerald.
Yes.
That's a shitty name.
Ah, you won't think so for long, my love.
The only thing I love is bullets and booty. And you, sir,
Well, luckily I have both of
suspiciously lacking
those.
in both.
Ah, no. Here, me. And he kind of waits for the bartender. A round of drinks for my new friends.
I say, Decatur! He's buying!
Takeda just starts stomping. You hear just distant, heavy footfalls just get louder and faster progressively as he just, arms akimbo, just trots up to you.
I gesture towards the giant green lizard man. I say, "This is my green brother."
Oh, to give an idea of how Mr. Pierce looks.
Oh, he looks like
He looks like a pirate.
he looks like
A twink?
Honestly.
Well, that's the way to put it, Josh T.
Honestly, he just looks like a stowaway. Or a pirate without a hat.
Is that fucking right?
Yeah, can I get knowledge local from the party?
Aye aye. Well, poo, I only have 0 ranks in it. Oh, but Ella seemed to have pulled it off.
Oh, look at Hera, thinking she knows people. Yeah, you definitely know who this is. So, Pierce has had a pretty moderate successful life as a pirate captain. He's kind of had a few run-ins with some Rahadumi naval ships, but you all have had your kind of fair share of those as well. He's a charming and likable rapscallion, and you have heard of him much through his he's kind of like a playboy type deal, but he's a good pirate.
Cool.
A good ally, and someone that's annoying to have as an enemy.
I kind of I'm sitting there. I'm saying his name over out loud. And oh hey, I do know you. You're not terrible from what I hear.
He says, "Oh, and what have you heard?"
That you're not terrible.
He just kind of keeps looking at you and is like, "Okay." He kind of gives you the finger guns, and he's like, "Well."
Guns.
He kind of pushes them back down as you kind of hold them up, you know.
I've got this big old shitty grin on my face. He does the finger guns. I immediately have my guns out with the big old grin.
Eddie, you can still see Kalki in the back of the room.
Right. Oh yeah, no, this entire time I've just been staring at this woman doing this shit.
And about this time, she looks up and notices you.
Noticing her.
Noticing me.
It's the bar scene. It's the restaurant
And-
scene from
yeah.
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
She immediately, her one eye gets really fucking wide as she recognizes who you are, and she immediately begins to kind of start slipping away.
Oh no, bitch.
However,
No.
when this happens, someone stands up and goes, "Boy, someone put something in me drink." I bet it was you. As he points across the room to someone that's obviously not talking.
Right.
I hope it's Cicada.
And he throws his drink over his shoulder and it hits someone square on the head of a fucking rough looking dude.
Oh no. It's just
That guy
Blitz
stands
down,
up from the bar and says, "Hey, you little fucking wench! How fucking dare you!" As he fucking slugs a bystander walking by.
It's a random person.
And then everyone kind of looks at each other.
Fucking
And-
Shrugs and then starts swinging.
And then everyone fucking
He's
begins
like,
to
oh, I
start
get it. And walks up to
fucking
this
swinging.
guy.
Wait,
Oh, no.
wait.
Oh no.
We are so bad at this.
I'm so good at this. Are you kidding? I'm gonna.
I immediately like put my guns away and I say, Takeda, give him the chair!
I grab a chair.
Well.
What?
Oh, hold up.
no.
Sorry, I had to mute that.
You fine? All right, yeah. So as everyone kind of begins getting into a nice little blitz here, the entire room,
A ballroom
everyone is
bit.
literally losing their fucking mind.
Mhm.
She kind of began. She actually, I had her right here, but she actually kind of begins over this area. She is trying to make her way to the stairs. It kind of looks like,
Mhm.
but the room itself, these are not combatants. This is considered difficult terrain for trying to get through it, and it's also considered a swarm.
We are not on that page.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go back to it.
Okay.
But the room
Interesting.
itself is considered difficult terrain. Is considered a swarm
It's the entire
because, yeah, because literally people are just fucking swinging wildly.
That's
Like as far as like damage, like
right,
if you as you're like walking through the room itself.
it's,
like,
it's
people
a
are
mosh
just
pit.
like-
It's a mosh pit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I dig this.
It's kind of a cool little thing going on.
Uh,
So I'll go ahead and bring you all back, and the guy will kind of look at the guy that Pierce that's kind of going sitting with you all right now. Kind of go, "Whoa, this is a great party. Please, allow me to assist, if
Eh?
the lady would let me." As he like holds his cheek out for a kiss.
I
Just give him a pat.
yeah, I say, as you wish, and I punch him.
He kind of like, okay,
Eddie begins scream laughing.
you will do so, and then he'll kind of laugh as he'll kind of become part of the crew as well. He'll say, "I suppose I can handle that. Allow me to make this room a lot more fun." As he pulls out his hands and begins casting a spell. He casts
Oh, no.
haste instead of just on the party, all
He
across
casts-
the room.
You cast on everybody?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We need this guy in our crew. I
Oh,
love this man.
oh my god!
If only his eyebrows were curly.
So that's kind of like, I kind of like, he kind of looks like Sanji a little bit too.
Mhm.
So yeah, the whole room goes from like just doing what it's doing to fucking double time. Everyone's fucking losing their mind right now.
Gotta let me at him.
It's
I look at
perfect.
Takeda, we lock eyes, and we just go, let us at him!
While that's going on, I'll say, Caton! Look, there! I'm going to like point at what I assume now is a empty
Huh?
fucking chair.
Where are you pointing at? The meat? Yes, you're right. I need to save the meat.
She's right here.
Oh, she's still over there.
Yeah, I had to put her in a spot that's actually she needs to be more like right here. She's trying to make her way up to right here.
Gotcha. I'll say, look there! Do you recognize her?
Huh? No.
Of course you do not. Takeda! Drew! That woman, she is with, what is his name? Ergon!
Takeda SpongeGar poses and goes, "Oh."
She is the reason that we are press gangs! At the very beginning of all of this!
Takeda smash.
Oh no!
And she has ruined good alcohol!
Did you give us
Hell
the
yeah.
bonus for haste? Does haste give us an initiative bonus? I
Yes.
don't think it does.
No, just AC, extra movement, and stuff like that.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I thought it did. Okay.
Oh, yes, having 70 feet of movement now seems pretty cool.
But we're on difficult terrain.
What, half speed then? 35 feet?
I think
Yeah, the whole
every
room is considered
other-
difficult terrain for the purpose of this encounter.
Yeah, every other space is two spaces of movement. I think it's how it works. And you can't shift.
Can I
The
make
plus
an
2 to
acrobatic?
8, right?
+1.
I
Oh,
looked
plus
at
one.
Takeda. I need you to toss me.
Oh, I need to roll my initiative, don't
I
He's already
got
got it.
one rolled for.
I? Oh, thank you.
Wait, are those chandeliers?
Yes. Oh, I mean,
Hell yeah. We're gonna
yes,
be
they are.
pirates
Like,
about it.
so the way they can work is like if someone wants to get on top of the table, then they can
I-
try and jump to a chandelier and begin swinging across.
I want Takeda to toss me.
I'll do it for the vine.
All right, Takeda.
Just
So,
don't tell the other orcs.
so we'll say that you hold your turn, Hera. You know.
Wait a minute. That sounds cool, but I really want to just massacre this woman.
Yeah, but toss me.
I'll do it for the vine.
Do it for the vine.
All right, what, strength check or what?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Make it either a strength check or make an acrobatics check. Whichever one's better.
Fire.
So you kind of like pick her up a little bit, but it's just not enough to kind of haul her towards one. Harry, you kind of like fall down on like kind of hit your ankles a little hard, and it's slowly begin like kind of running past you, running over you. Someone else also falls down and try to grab a chandelier.
Well, all right. Can I take my move action now?
Yeah.
Cool. I move towards the woman. I imagine this kid has like been drinking pretty heavily. He just slips and fucking drops flat on the ground. Like he gets to where his arms are extended and you just slip.
Yeah, I do the kind of running jump from like what's the fucking movie Dirty Dancing,
Yeah.
and you just walk away. 15. What is?
Oh
your
man, this could be like that the party scene that's
So
in
40.
so,
Wrath of the
so
Righteous.
then half.
There's just a bunch of bards
Yeah.
singing and buffing everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
difficult terrain.
Can I do that chandelier thing?
Excited to get to that point.
Oh dude, it is
Yeah,
amazing.
on your next turn you can.
All right.
yeah.
All right, Harry, it's your turn.
I get up on the table,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna try to do it by myself to get
Alright.
onto
The first chandelier is right here.
So yeah, your closest table would be either here or I guess here.
Okay,
You want to
so
try it?
5.
I'll say you can just take one move action to move up to a table and get on top of it, and then like another
Okay.
move action to try and make the jump.
Yeah, so I'll go on to that one, and then acrobatics. Yeet.
Okay, really quick, just before I forget, yeah, you'll be able to kind of start swinging from the chandelier. Before I forget, something that will happen really quick is the kind of like Takeda, from where like you and Harry both are kind of starting to move through the crowd, and you all
Yeah.
are bobbing and weaving. You all are going to kind of get some like passing blows as you all walk through.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
So it's definitely not a lot. So you'll take 1 die 6 of non-lethal, Josh T. And Harry, you'll take 5 non-lethal.
Of course I'll take 5. Of course I'll take it.
Yeah, one for each finger.
Right?
It's a 5-finger surprise.
All right,
Does that mean
Lucy, it's your
Taylor
turn.
got a one finger surprise?
Question. I know
Answer.
since it is treated as difficult
No.
terrain means I can't shift, correct?
Correct. Yeah, you just got. Yeah, it's too hard to shift into all this.
Dang it. All right. Then I'ma just.
And the ceilings are considered to be 10 feet high. This will be, I guess, it's important for you to know.
Oh no, I don't have any way to stretch.
Okay, well, just letting you know.
Yeah. I've used up all of my rage and my items.
Oh, that's funny.
He can't
Uh,
stretch at all. He's not
I'll
limber
have-
in the slightest. He's
I have a
finally
big- I'll
turned
big
30.
I have a big old meat stick in one hand, and in my other hand, I'll just move up to here, and I'm gonna punch this boy.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, dang it! Rolled a 1.
So you're kind of like trying to punch him, and like he'll get knocked out, then like 6 of the passerby so that he get knocked out, and then they're all kind of punch you. And she'll take you a little bit of, like non-lethal swarm damage.
Ah.
Wait. All right, it is her turn. She is going to hastily.
Because of the spell.
Aha!
Yeah,
You're
she's,
smart.
She is effaced.
Well, it all depends if she's in.
It's like he cast it multiple times around the room. Like that's why the
Yeah,
whole
it's
swarm.
a cinematic kind of thing.
Yeah.
The entire room.
Yeah, he just likes the chaos of it.
Right. I must say, I like this fella. I
She's gonna
find
hop
he is a
up
kindred
here.
spirit.
And she's going to run in and attempt to make a good old jump across one of the tables to get closer to one of the chandeliers.
So you're gonna try and swing from that, I guess.
Boop, 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 and boop.
I'm gonna 1. Ooh.
Oh yeah, she more than enough makes her kind of leap across to on top of this table, and that's where she'll end her turn.
Cool.
All
I'm
right,
next.
Edmund.
Yeah. I'm going to see her get up and go, and like turn around, grab my beer, drink it as fast as I can, throw it down, burp really loudly, and then stand up woozily, fall over, get back up again, and say, "You want not to escape again from here!" And then I'm going to run in a weird zigzaggy pattern towards her as fast as I can.
Excellent.
All right. So I have 60 feet of movement with my first move action. So, let's see, so that's 3, and that's 4, that's 5, 6, so how many, yeah, so 12 spaces of movement, so that's